Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton. I'm at Apex 2017 in San Diego, and I'm joined by Simon from Pillarhouse. Simon, thanks for stopping by to chat.
No problem.
Enormous amounts of talk this week about smart factory and IOM, and one of the topics that people are really a little bit worked up about is standards. We need standards, and we need them quite quickly. You've kind of been working with the standards, some of the people on the standards committee, to explore not really when those standards will be released, but how quickly they can be used after that point. Tell me a bit about that experience.
Well, we were approached by Flextronics, late September, early October, asking for us to get involved with implementing a smart factory solution for them. Now, as a company, we've been supplying Flextronics for a number of years. So we spoke to them, went through with them, and off of the back of that was invited to get involved with the IPC subcommittee. Have done, worked with them, and what we've managed to do in 8 working weeks is a basic implementation of a smart factory solution that is running on our stand at the show this year, and also now in the next few weeks we'll be going down to Mexico and doing a beta test in a factory.
Okay.
So we've used the principles of the CFX system and implemented it in 8 working weeks.
Okay, and did that surprise you in terms of the shortness of that time? Or, I mean, I guess you're good at that stuff anyway, but...
I'm a programmer by trade.
Right.
But I did it, and I didn't know anything at the start of the project about MQTT, about REST or JSON. They were new subjects.
Yeah.
So in that timescale, we've learned about it, we've implemented it, and we've implemented it across 2 different machines, 2 different sets of technology, and 2 programming technologies. Again, all in an 8-week period.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's certainly moving in the right direction. And obviously, there's some nuts and bolts and cross T's and dotted I's to be done in terms of the standard. Do you think you're typical? Do you think the rollout once the standard is achieved? When I spoke to Mahi at Flex, he talked about back end of this year for having the standard out. How quickly will we see it across the board in the industry?
I think, given the vendors that have come on board already, there's a great cross-section of vendors. I think certainly this time next year we should have had the draft published. We should be moving forward at a good rate. There's a great selection of vendors out there, and it's just making sure everyone comes on board. Yeah. Still looking for 1 or 2 people, certain aspects of the production line. Everyone talks about pick and place, reflow ovens, optical inspection. Selective soldering, the field I'm in, wasn't even thought about and included in it. So it is important to find those slightly niche sections of the production line and make sure they're involved. And if we do that, yes, this standard will roll out quickly and will be very good. Yeah,
and you're absolutely right. It has to include all processes, including some of those kind of offline processes that are part of the lean manufacturing process. And my sense is that everybody seems to be pulling in one direction. There's a strong desire to be collaborative and reasonably open-minded.
Yes, I think reasonably open-minded at the moment is the right phrase. There are people that think other ways are the way forward. We've got to go with one that will work for everybody, or as near to everybody as we possibly can. But it's got to be very non-vendor specific. It cannot be tied to one specific software company or one specific hardware company or one specific end user. That's the beauty of the subcommittee. The 3 chairs cover the 3 ranges, and from that we should work really well, and it will roll out, and it will be effectively not controlled by any one group other than IPC. And the brokers we use are freely available. They're open source. I found them on the internet for what we needed to implement so quickly.
That's fantastic. So agnostic, open, collaborative, and then it'll work. Simon, thanks so much for your time.
No problem.
Great to talk to you.
Thank you
you.
very much.